was quick. What's up, everybody? Flemsley8 here, playing Return of the Obra Dinn. Sorry, I didn't expect music because it was like 15 straight seconds of silence, so I was like ready to just keep on talking. This is fun music. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like what happens if I press on some of these? There's not gonna be like spoilers, are they? This is probably just gonna be full credits, but for my aww. I also imagine from what I've heard about the game, the credits probably aren't very long, because I think it's a very good name in there. Let's just in case we won't. This might be a trailer or something. We're gonna start with begin, but yeah, just quick disclaimer, as I also moved my futon because I realized that it's actually angled badly for primo Let's Play enjoyment. Yeah, after Outer Wilds, I know the general internet consensus that I also agree with is there's never going to be another Outer Wilds. It is a singular, unique game. I think it's a perfect blend of gameplay and story, and I don't think there's ever going to be anything else like it. But I did maybe go looking for a list of games that at least start to scratch the same itch that Outer Wilds did, and this came up. There's actually a couple games on my docket that I think will help with the a good blend of puzzle game with a really good story. For those of you who tuned in for The Witness, you know that it's very apparent early on in The Witness it doesn't have. The story is not a big focus, but I still found myself frustrated with what story there was. I found a little bit not my favorite thing. So I've realized that my niche, or one of my niches anyways, is a puzzle game that has a good story. So I don't know a lot about this game. I've just heard good things in general. That's that. Why don't I shut up? No fates solved. Already a strong start just in terms of the terminology. Yeah, I have a habit of just talking. Lost at Sea, 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn, built 1796, London, 800 tons, 18 feet draught. Or draft, because we're British, I guess. Captain R. Witterell, crew 51 men, last voyage to Orient, Cape, rendezvous unmet. Contact East India County? London office for... company, East India Company. London office for enquiries or testimony. Cool. Oh, the Honorable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Oh, Falmouth, England, 1807.
Company man woke me up.
Oh, there's voice acting.
Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn.
Dinn, got it. Didn't
Not
know.
many eager for that job.
Didn't know if it was Dinn or Dean.
Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. Hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Whoa. Yeah, didn't expect voice acting. Didn't expect. I didn't know what to expect at all for the most part. I knew this was kind of the art style, but I'm already like, there's more happening than I thought there would be. I thought it was going to be like a Professor Layton, like mostly just still images, but no, we're moving around. There's no button prompt, but it appears to do the job. It is a really cool art style, also that worth noting right away. Is he gonna hoist it up? You don't have a jump. I have an arm button, maybe. He's not hoisting it up, but we'll look around a little bit. What is that? What the sparkle? Okay, so we got this. I think what is Macintosh? Oh, that's the monitor. Well, Well, no, yeah, I want the voice. I was hoping I could do some audio mixing because the music is very loud and the voice acting is very quiet. But if it's just like volume for entire game, then I guess I'll keep it as is. All right. Can I interact? I can't even interact with the bell? What am I supposed to do? Next, you're going to tell me I can't flush the toilets. This book definitely has a toilet. Book? Did I just say book? I'm off my game. I'm recovering from a cold, but alas. Oh, shit. Is that... I feel like usually in the time it takes... Well, I guess if it's getting eaten by bugs. I just feel like flesh decays slower than clothes do. Although, is that true? That's what my gut instinct tells me, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, well, no, because the thing that decays flesh is like bacteria and fungi and bugs and stuff. Ah!
It's too heavy!
Ah, come on, man. This guy's gonna die in the next 10 minutes. I'm calling it here. They're not gonna let me have a buddy. Not for a game that I think has slight spookiness vibes. I don't know that for sure, but... where we've already encountered a ship where it appears the entire crew is probably dead, so it's not going to be like a fun, happy,
Take it yourself or open it here.
awesome vibes. Can I carry it? Oh, book? This wasn't that heavy, man. All right. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalog of adventure and tragedy, 1807. It's going to be really trippy if this is meant to be an in-universe book. I'm guessing this is going to be kind of a guide. Nope, never mind. Somebody wrote an entire-ass book about me going on this specific adventure, which is wild. I'm already spotting as I glance over the text, some of this is tutorial stuff, but it is meant to be in-universe. Let me get rid of this cough drop real quick, because I imagine the sound of that clacking against my teeth isn't particularly fun for commentary. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Should I be doing a sickly voice? That's probably going to get annoying. I'll add in a little flavor, but not much. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but I've elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. Oh, boy. All right. We have the journey, the ship, the crew, life at sea sketch, glossary, and back cover. I mean, are we just going to start the LP with a bunch of reading? I'm fine with that. I'm just curious if that's the best way for me to handle it. Let's see what it looks like. The journey, Atlantic leg of the Far East route. The ship, we have the orlop deck with the carpenter shop, a starboard walk or wall. If it's just the starboard wall, it's not very useful. Also, is that? Yes, that is starboard. Crew, and something else I can't read. We also have the deck plans. Okay. The crew. Itbengsia, passenger, headed to Formosa, which is Vietnam, I believe. I know my history. Chiao Tzu, passenger for Formosa. Hock Song or Sung. Some of the writing's pretty hard to tell. Passenger, Sungi Saibi. The steward, headed to India. Paul Moss, the first mate's steward, headed to Wales, or from Wales. The names actually would make sense if this is where they originally came from rather than where they were headed. Samuel Gilligan, second mate steward. Roderick Anderson, third mate. Davy James, fourth mate. Peter Milroy, midshipman. Thomas Locke, midshipman. Charles Hirschdick, midshipman. Omid Gall, topman. Timothy Bitz, Budapest. I'm just going to go with Budapest for now. Topman, and Huang Li, topman. Sketches of life aboard the Obra Dinn. So how did Henry James Evans Henry Evans already have sketches of the ship itself? This is before it like left dock, maybe, because he spent time on it, but they got off the boat and then it went missing. I don't know. It's called The Return, so obviously the boat would. No, the opening text also told us it went missing. I'm trying to figure out how much is like concrete information no versus information we can surmise. Anyways, they're gambling, they're chilling, they're having a good time, loose cargo. On the cargo deck. Oh, okay, so I am meant to literally fill out the story of what happened. This guy feels very confident that there's going to be a bitter cold and a murder and the calling. Like he really, like, before actually doing his research, unholy captives, that sounds bad. That unholy captives either means like slaves that we should free right away, or Cthulhu, which we shouldn't free right away. Soldiers of the Sea. This is a really cool idea. It's weird that Henry Evans was like, I'm gonna set up the chapter structure before I even get to the Obra Dinn, but the Doom sounds cool and fun and normal. Bargain. This chapter will remain unknown to you until you leave the ship and return the book to me, Henry Evans. That was the one he specially marked in the preface as well. In the lazarette. Interesting. So there's going to be a little conclusion chapter, maybe? Escape in the midship cabin. And the end. Outside in... Ooh, that one has a lot more labels to it. Okay. Captain, head officer in command of the ship, responsible for directing the other officers and ensuring the success and safety of the ship's voyage. Mate, officer or tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve at the captain's request. Tradesman mates serve their supervisor. Boatswain. Alt. Boatswain. It is pronounced the same way, even though it should definitely be boatswain. I know it's always pronounced boatswain no matter what. Foreman in charge of general crew operations and the equipment required to sail the ship. Gunner. We've got, sorry, I'm also checking recording, make sure everything is going okay. Yeah, we're good. Gunner, military officer in charge of weapons and military procedures on the ship. Purser, administrative official, accounts for all cargo value and trade transactions, manages a small item store for crew. Surgeon, ship's doctor in charge of crew health, capable of general care and medical procedures as required. Carpenter, tradesman responsible for maintaining the integrity of the ship's wooden structures. Helmsman, rated seaman in control of the ship's wheel and general moment-to-moment navigation. Nobody snicker, okay? It's mature. I thought someone was talking in the game. I think it's just my neighbor. I freaked out there for a second. Steward, servant to an officer or higher rated crew member, performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. Midshipman, officer in training, assists various officers and tradesmen in order to learn ship operations, usually of privileged status. Topman, higher rated seaman, specializing in work above the deck in the sails and rigging. Seaman, low-level crew member responsible for general manual labor on and below deck. Rigging, the network of ropes and chains supporting the mast and used for working the sails. Oh, there's going to be some cool hidden secrets at the top of the mast, isn't there? Main deck, top deck of the ship exposed to the weather. Gun deck, the deck carrying the ship's guns and lined with portals for their firing. Orlop deck, mid deck above the lowest deck containing storage cabins, animal pens, and the ship's steering tiller. And we have that shit. Whatever that is. And then I feel like this is probably flipping back to table of contents, right? Yeah. And then close the book. That's just the Killer Queen logo. Sorry, it's a memento mortem. Remember death. It's interesting. It's usually memento mori, which is remember you will die. But remember death, the concept itself, is a really interesting shift there. I love our gloves. We have really cool explorer gloves. If the game does contain a chapter where I get back to Henry Evans, maybe that guy is actually going to be fine. Maybe he won't die. Okay, so we definitely shouldn't, but am I allowed to climb the mast right away? The rigging? That'd be cool. No. I don't even know how to use the compass. You didn't tell me the button for that. But we should probably head to the corpse and see what happens. A again? Yeah. Ooh.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells! You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
I'm in here. Also, this soundtrack already slapping all over the damn place. Okay, so I knew that this game had, like, it was going to involve, like, kind of criminal investigation style things. I didn't know it was going to be, like, literal Moody Blues style time travel. Let's go take a look. I feel like I have a decent idea of what's going on here. I guess we can take a look at why they wanted to enter. Perhaps they wanted to... oh, no, I'm not allowed back there. But yeah, in terms of what... Is he shirtless? Come on, man. You can be better than that. As the captain, you gotta take care of yourself. Okay, I'm curious what I need to be finding here, because I feel like I've pretty definitively discovered... Yeah, a guy got shot. Oh, do I just enter out of the... Do I have limited amount of time, or was it because I entered out of the space? The end. Gun. Location of the corpse. 3 others were present. Captain! Who is this? How did they die? Oh, that's the mystery that it seems like we just solved. Okay, cool. Oh, we're still... What? Wait, how come... Didn't I just... Oh, wait, did I didn't even see that guy. He's also here. Okay. I guess 3 others were present. That determines that. But yeah, okay. So is it just a matter of, like, I need to observe everything and then the game will tell me, because it seems like... I can even take a look at it. He's got a knife in his hands. Cool. The fact that Henry Evans specifically said, correctly fill everything out, makes me worried that there's stuff I could miss and then I won't. I don't know. I don't know how permanent, if that is true, I don't know how permanent it is to get something wrong. All right. That's wild. It's interesting we're starting at the end. That's really interesting. Okay. Well, let's go see. Obviously, the captain quarters seems like the logical thing, but I also want to make sure I'm exploring everything. This guy was running up here. Interesting. I'm curious if this is for the movies, and maybe this game is actually more accurate to real life. It feels strange that the helm is not on the top deck. I feel like it makes sense to have it not be exposed to the weather, but I don't know. You just always see the steering wheel being on top, and I think the book even mentioned, no, the helm is on the mid deck or one of the other ones, which is just quite interesting to me. The lighting seemed a little bit wonky, but I think that was... Oh, no, I can't... Oh! Hell yeah. Didn't look like there was anything in here in the flashback, but I can still see what's what. Nope. Okay. I'm trapped. To my other... Okay, X is the book. Y and B don't seem to do anything as of yet. All right, well, let's keep on rolling along, huh?
Where are they? Must be in here someplace. They're at the bottom of the sea. That's a lie.
All right. So that discussion didn't go too well, did it? They mentioned shells. Is that a reference to, like, bullets? Ooh, that's the guy who was coming up at the top. He's trying to do a sneaky. I can't imagine I can close the door or open the door when I'm in flashback mode, right? Okay, so interesting. I can interact. I can go all the way back to that door. I can interact with the entire environment, but where I use the stopwatch changes the specific moment I'm flashing back to. All right. So yeah, what do we get? Got a location of other corpse. 2 others were present. Who is this? How did they die? Where are they? Well, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so maybe I misinterpreted. Ooh. Oh, this is where the boat was when this happened? That's also cool. Is this unknown soul? Whoa. Oh, that tells me memories where this person appears can be navigated from... Oh, interesting. So this is actually, this specific aspect... oh, that's cool. Bookmark all memories where they appear for quicker navigation. So this is actually quite similar. This specific mechanic is quite similar to Outer Wilds. We have our own little network, and we can use it to navigate all of the different mysteries we're trying to solve. That's really, really cool. That was one of my favorite bits about Outer Wilds. It's awesome that this game also has this. Okay, so since this is bookmarked, I can really try to track down this specific guy. This person's face appears blurred throughout the book. This blurring indicates you don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. That's really cool. Oh, this is so much like Outer Wilds in such a good way. This also, I'm almost positive, came before Outer Wilds, so I don't want to make it sound like... there's a good possibility that the Outer Wilds folks borrowed from this, but it is pretty cool. Okay. Can I change this once I mark it down? I think, what if we just take... This is a dumb thing to do this early in the game, but I need to check how much of this is permanent. So let's say he got shot by a gun. By an unknown... It's going to be wild if this is correct, but it's almost assuredly not. Henry Evans was the surgeon. Also, Beast is an option. He was shot with a gun by a terrible beast. And that terrible beast was Henry Evans. Okay, no, that is wonderful to know. Nothing is permanent. I am allowed to reframe my guesses. I imagine that means the game will probably not complete until I actually have everything correct, or at least am pretty close. This is really cool. I was really I had heard the idea of, like, you have to piece it together and you have to figure things out for yourself and connect your dots. I was really worried that would mean, especially in the first couple minutes of playing, that would mean that, like, if I guess wrong, I'm just wrong forever. I love that I can, like, put in my theory. I don't have to lock it in. I'll be able to change it if I find evidence that disproves the thing that I was thinking. That's awesome. Okay. I'm not going to gun in on any specific mysteries at TM. I'm just going to go general vibes, but it's awesome to know that the book can do the same thing that the computer log in Outer Wilds does. That's incredible. I am really curious what determines when the swirly thing happens. Is that every time I make a new discovery? Like an official discovery, the game goes, all right, you got it? Or is that time-based? Because it didn't seem like that should have happened. What the hell is that? We're going to go have to check whatever the fuck that is at some point, surely. Well, we can't break it down. That would be offensive to the senses. What's down there? Something down... Oh, it's a broken... It's pieces of the broken stick. Okay. Oh, this is a separate corpse. Can I do this too? Whoa. That's not what I thought was happening there. I thought somebody was getting strangled and then third guy jumped in and knifed him. But nope, that's a whack to the head right there. Why are you shirtless, bro? Get it together. Okay, so that's the guy we heard getting strangled. He got whacked pretty dang bad. Where's Knife Guy? Wasn't Knife Guy coming down here just a second ago? Oh, hello, ma'am. I can try to sprint back around and spot him. So, like, what determines when that happens? Because I don't have to exit out of the memory just yet. I'm curious if it's just like you get 30 seconds to explore, and then we'll review the information you get just from entering the memory, I think is probably what it is. One other person was present. Interesting. Where's Knife Guy? He was just here. He didn't jump overboard, did he? Because I also don't think he's one of the people in the fight in this moment. Is he? Because this guy got shot. Oh no, only one more person entered. It was this guy fighting with the captain. Okay, this is our Knife Guy then. Where's his knife? Did he get? Yeah, he got him. He stabbed him in this. Okay. We got it. This guy didn't look like Knife Guy, but I guess that was Knife Guy. Okay, cool. Oh, the compass also tells us what time this is happening. I didn't even pick up on that. Open the book while the pocket watch is open to flip directly to the relevant page. Awesome. That's really cool, too. That's awesome. All right. Okay. So we got all that. How did that open the door? Why did that open the door? That's sketchy. I actually don't like that. In a way of like, I'm freaked out by that. Not that I think it's like bad game design or anything. Just like in terms of me being immersed in the game, I'm like, oh, that puts me on my guard. Because the door was definitively locked in the present, and now it's just open.
Abigail, your brother, my friend, I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Oh, that's okay. I probably put a content warning in this one. That's very just like upfront. Okay. So yeah, that's the captain. I probably could have guessed that when the first memory started with "Captain, let us in," and the person on the other side of the door said, "No, I'm going to shoot you." Open the book while examining a face to flip directly to the sketch. Okay, cool. Justice at Sea. We did not get this full image until just now. This, I believe we can say, is the captain. This person's face is no longer blurred, which means that they can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book maps, crew manifest, and artist sketches in pages 2 through 4, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about unknown. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Okay, so it's not going to be on easy mode if I just keep looking. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck! Okay. That's the captain, though. Come on. Robert Whitterell. The game's not going to tell me fucking anything about if I'm right or not, are they? Oh, that's stressful. I'm just never going to get any feedback. But I think we can do a good job. I think we can do pretty well. Oh god, and then it's going to tell me other shit. Like anytime I look at this, it's going to be like, yes, that's the captain because you said so. And if I'm wrong, the game's going to continue feeding me the information that might be wrong because that's what I told myself. I'm very, very confident in this one, but geez. Okay, unknown. But his face is not blurred anymore. So if I press X, does that get me to the... Nope, that closes the book. Okay, no, I have to be looking at a face in 3D world in order to get that. Oh, we know he... is this the guy who got shot? Hang on. Presumably, location of the corpse means this is the corpse, right? Hang on, let's double check. Was he wearing a fun little hat? That's the problem, is he's not wearing a fun little hat in this, so how am I supposed to know that he's the guy who's wearing the fun little hat in the picture, you know? Regardless, we do have some information about him. Because this is everyone else got stabbed or whacked. This is the only guy who got shot. So when the captain said, "Abigail, I killed your brother," we know this... Do we know Abigail's last name? I don't think so. But we know that this is... is Abigail listed on here? Abigail Hoskett Whitterell. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. She might be married... She might be married to the captain. So Hoskett is probably this guy's name. Hoskett, please, please, please. So there's Russians on here. There's a lot of people. First mate. Okay. So yeah, that's William Hoskett. What, he was shot. I was actually right about that. I didn't understand which corpse I was looking at. No, I think I made the got shot guess for a different corpse. It was one of the other people in the captain's cabin, I think. Was shot by a gun by the captain. This may or may not be correct. Fuck, this game's gonna be like... I'm gonna enjoy this game a lot, and it's also gonna stress me out a lot. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. So you will give me some confirmation once I get 3 of them exactly right. Okay. There's going to be a little bit of fact-checking along the way. That would be nice. Oh, we can fill out the rest of the captain's shit too, right? I didn't realize we could zoom in on this, but now I'm realizing we can. We know what happened to you, unfortunately. Can I... How do I get to your thingy? Yeah, I know. It's him. Yes. How do I get to your fate? I'm scrolling over your fate when I do this, but if I press that, it just shows me your thingy, which I know already. And I found your corpse. I'm looking right at it. Do I have to go all the way to the... Oh, right, it's not escape, it's end. Do I have to... Okay, this is a little bit silly. I think I have to exit out of this memory before it will let me fill that in. Yeah, okay, that's a little silly, but that won't happen too often, I don't think. Now it's gonna fill in, who is this guy who you just pieced together? Yep, there it is. Okay. No one else is present. Captain Witterell met an unknown fate. That's... Maybe Abigail's already dead, considering what he was saying, but a little bit of a stretch to say no one else was present. She might have still been sleeping. But he did say, I'll meet you soon, so she was probably already dead. We do know what happened to him. He got shot. Oh, wait, this is going to be interesting, because I also saw suicide is separate from shot. Is that allowed? This is more accurate, but if I were to say he got shot by himself, I'm curious what will happen. Oh, it doesn't let me. Oh, if someone didn't see suicide was a separate option, they'd be very frustrated by this. But I spotted it. So, gun. Okay. And that's it, right? Cool. All right. And then, yeah, we've got you, but I haven't found your corpse officially IRL, so... Right, yes. Whoa, what was that? Ooh, I got a little bit of a zoom. That's fun. Most buttons are either zoom or interact. It does not seem like there's any sprint, which is... This early in the game, not a problem. I'm going to go ahead and guess that an hour or so from now, I'm going to wish there was a sprint. Does that just mean I found 4 corpses? Interesting. Well, regardless, there's probably another one right here, right? Yep, there it is. And we already have this one, which means we should get our typeset once we check this off. I guess we don't know. I'm guessing sickness, but I'm not sure. She's calling out to Martin. Oh, nope, not sickness. Ooh. That's rough. Sword, Mr. Kevin McNally over here has a sword. Right away, huh? Right away. Okay. Alrighty. Krakens. Just straight up. We are 40 minutes into this. Less than that, because I started recording before I actually started gameplay. Alrighty. I had a feeling there were going to be like some sort of supernatural elements. I did not think we'd get Kraken at the half-hour mark. That's incredible. Okay, we also have Top Hat Man. Somehow his hat is still on in this. And then we have Spooky Bald Zombie Man. All right. It's a really interesting format. I think it is simply just like you get your first view of what's going on, and then you get this little spiral zoom thing. And then once you're done checking in on the book again, it's just like, all right, you can keep looking around if you want. 10 others were present. I did not spot 10, but we should be able to get this. She was shouting to Martin, which could be any of the 10 people present, but it's probably the person who was close. Corpse was moved post-mortem. Let's see what we can do here. We were going to get to Abigail Hoskett Witterell. This, okay. Clubbed, crushed. Crushed feels like the best thing there. By rigging. Does that count? Does the mast count as rigging? Oh. Well done. 3 feet's correct. Let's go. Dude, this music fucks. I love it. Damn. All right. I'm gonna pee. What else is there to do after that?